Ira Epstein of Linn and Associates with your metal market wrap-up. And this wrap-up's just before we get going for the Memorial Day holiday. It is Thursday. It is the 26th of May, 2022, 5:15 in the afternoon, roughly. So understand the nature of the beast. What's the beast? Us. And we're getting ready to go away, getting ready mentally to stop watching the markets for a few days. We're going to kick off our summer. The highways, they're jammed. I mean, the traffic around Chicago is impossible already. It began that way at about 11 this morning, 12 this morning. And I know people, my IT people came over and he was telling me that, no, you can't even get here. A normal ride that could be 20 minutes, try 40. So everything's getting expanded in time. You're going to see that on the open road. Obviously, it's going to be Gas Buddy Day. They're going to come alive and talk about the price of the fuel. But more important, you had a short covering rally in the stock market. We've moved away now from the June gold. I had to carry it to the very end. I had some clients that wanted me to do that. So now it's into the August contract. Bitcoin, the May is gone. You want to be watching also the June contracts there. So let's take a look and see what we have. When we go to a gold of a weekly chart, is this going to be a bounce that can carry back to the 18-week average? That's the big question. Many traders think that we're ready to get a nice stock market rally, that we've fallen so much that a short covering rally of duration, could be 10% or more, is in the cards. People are looking at the bonds and notes, and there's a huge argument underway as to whether the market has now done the Fed's job for it, and that inflation is starting to fall everywhere, and that you won't have to do all these crazy rate hikes. I call them crazy because none of us want to see it. We saw the first step that mortgages fell back. They had gotten up to 5.25%, a big drop, 15 basis points. That's a lot in mortgages. Came down to 5.10 today, so that's a good piece of news. It doesn't help pending home sales and other numbers that are out there, but it's still good overall. So if those headwinds are coming off and the dollar's not going to get a bid, and it's the euro and the other currencies as they're going to be raising interest rates, does that take any of the selling pressure off the gold? It's a long way of me finally getting to that question. When we come over to the chart action itself, you can see you definitely have the pattern of higher lows and higher highs. I can argue that pattern. The market battle is just where I predicted it would be. When it fell back, I said it'll be between the 18 and the 200-day average, and that's 2 days in a row slicing in there. Now, the question is, if it can clear the high of today, and today's high in this market was 1859, by the way. If it clears that, you don't want to get back under 1842.5, and you open the door to the top side for a possibility of a rally that could get up to the upper Bollinger Band and the 100-day average of 1893.40. Let me go back on a chart. Didn't we just say something here? What did I say on this chart? 1895. And now these numbers are showing up right here. Watch. Right through there. So I'm not saying they have to go there. Do not read it that way. I'm saying if they do, all the numbers point to a very solid resistance point. The bulls have control going home. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Momentum is still up and not overbought, so that helps too. The gold-silver ratio breaking down. And by the way, I have moved here also to the August gold, July silver for you. In the silver market, the battle is on. I hope the market doesn't waste its power and get overbought before the market can reach up for higher prices. That is what bothers me on the trade. So far, the longs are winning the day, but can they do anything with it? It's going to be the big question. The copper market's sort of sitting here now at the 18-day average. Everybody's watching China. Are they going to go back into a COVID? Because COVID is spreading. Are they going to ignore that and let the economy get going? Nobody quite knows. We keep hearing from the vice premier, and he seems to be at full odds with the premier, the president, Lee, and we will see what's just going to happen here. There's a battle. I mean, you have the president taking this market down and basically crippling their economy with a draconian measure idea that You can beat COVID by putting everybody in their homes, not letting them out, and that's how it's going to work. You saw Alibaba and some of the other companies that deliver food and necessities in China did very well in that scenario, so we'll see what happens. But in any case, I see the sideways action. Your Bollinger Bands have collapsed in, so it's not so much what you think. You can make and say anything you want once you see the chart action, and I think the chart's flattened out is what's going on. In the platinum, for the short term, with the action we had today, I can argue higher lows, higher highs, but the bias is down. You're under the 18-day average, so you have a big nothing in the chart. And I think you got pretty much that type of story in the palladium. So am I excited about the metals? Yeah, I'm yawning with them, to be honest with you, a little bit. In the dollar index, the market had hit the lower Bollinger Band. It's already oversold. It's still in a downtrend. And, you know, I looked at the weekly charts. And if you've taken my enhanced Bollinger Band course, unless you get a monster rally tomorrow, a monster, you are talking you're going to lose your embedded reading, which could drop this market another 190 points on the weekly charts. So that's important to me as I look at it. I put it all together, try to come up with fun and games, and that's where the guide to the technical indicators come in. You know, I sit here and I talk to you about these oscillators, moving averages. Do you really understand them? Years ago, I helped put together this for Modern Trader. And these bulletins really explain the different indicators, what they are. It's full color, lots of examples. It's a great, great primer. Money management's in it, Fibonacci numbers, price time, the Arun indicator, that's what that is, by the way. Options primers are in it. Now, you have to use money management. No matter what you think on a chart, you have to protect your capital, otherwise you can't play the game. So very important. We've put these together as volumes 1 and 2. To get them, just go to our website under free offers, or you can just follow the cursor. Take yours, follow my little finger here, go all the way up. You'll see an icon appear, click on it, choose that, and we'll get it right to you. I'm Ira Epstein. Have a good day. If I don't see you tomorrow for the wrap-ups, it's just because I'll do them over the weekend. I'm going to try to get them done, though, tomorrow, so that over the weekend, if I want to go away Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday, I can, and I don't have to worry about this. I'm Ira. You have a good day.